Dab the string. Make sure it goes all the way down to the forehead. Then we're going to use the ridges of her nose instead of the end of her nose, because if we use the end, her brows would be too wide. So right here at the dip of her nose, dab it. Make sure it goes all the way through. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now that we found all three of those points, we're going to take our brow ruler. We're going to measure the center to the front to make sure everything is even, which they are. And we're going to move on to the next step. You're going to have your client look straight up at the ceiling. Look straight up at the ceiling for me. You're going to use her pupils, so the corner of her nose through the pupil, to find her arch. Close your eyes and mark her arch. She's going to do the same thing on the other side. Close your eyes. Have them close their eyes so the string won't be in their eye. And then the ends of the brow, end of the nose, corner of the eye, straight up. Same thing on this side. And now that we found those 2 points, we're going to measure again from the front to the middle on both sides. This one is a little over, so I marked it right there. I'm going to have you open your eyes one more time for me. All right, close it. Just over just a tad bit. And if you have an unwanted line there, you're going to get your cotton tip, put a little green soap on it. You're going to just erase that line so you don't confuse yourself. Okay? Now we're going to measure the middle to the end on both sides. Both of those are even. Perfect. This is where you need your pencil to find underneath the brow and the ends of our brow. We're going to sit the ruler on her nose bone and we're going to rock it back. And as you can see, it found the bottom of her brows. Do it one more time to make sure you're accurate. Sit it on the bone, rock it back, put a little line there. That way when I go in with my mapping string, I could go straight with the line. To find the top of the brow, relax, baby. Yeah. To find the top of the brow, right here, the ridges end, which is your dip. Right where the dip end, you'll sit it there and rock it back some more. And right there, you see the top of her brows. Make sure you keep the ruler nice and straight. Draw a line on both sides. And if I rock it over, you can see the bottom of her arch. Put a little line there as well. Do it on the other side. Mark it. And for the top of her arch, we're either going to come from the top of her ear over, and it's going to sit right there on that ridge, and that ruler can't move. Mark it. Or you could slide this ruler down her forehead, and right where it stops at, that's her arch. Do the same thing on this side. Make sure that ruler can't move before you mark it. You don't want to mark her arches too high. So boom, we got all our marks. Now we're going to take our string and just go straight through them. Our bottom. Making sure that string is nice and straight. Our top. And if I lay this string down, it goes through the bottom of the arch. Same thing on this side as well. And then the top of the arch from corner all the way to corner. Making sure your string is always nice and straight. I'll bring this line all the way over. That's gonna help me find where my 3 is gonna lie at, which is the end of the brow. And take your white gel pen, mark your numbers, your 4, your 1, do it on both sides, your 4, your 1, which is the bottom, the top, your 2, which is the bottom of the arch, your 5, the top of the arch, and your 3 right where these 2 lines meet, which is the end of the brow. The same thing on the other side. Always right where the lines meet at. And I'm gonna get my string, because the string is the easiest, and I'm gonna connect my dots. From point 1 to point 2, point 4 to point 5, and everybody goes to 3 house. Do it on this side as well. Point 1 to 2. Making sure your string is nice and tight when you do this. And that's it.
Those gonna be nice. I can tell the way